At the Sudas Achashverosh, there were things that would bring pleasure to every single sense, to taste, to smell, to see, and to feel. But there was one sense that Achashverosh didn't put anything for, and that was the sense of hearing. There was no music at the Sudas Achashverosh. And the obvious question is, why not? Rabbi Matisyahu Salman brings from Reb Shlomo Alkabetz an amazing thing. We know that when you try to soothe a child that is crying and you sing to him, all of a sudden he becomes calm. Why is this so? Asked Reb Shlomo Alkabetz. The reason is because the child's neshama most recently has come from Shemayim, a place where he heard or she heard the Shiras HaMalachim. And when you sing songs to it, it's a familiar sound to the child and automatically soothes it. Says Reb Shlomo Alkabetz, Achashverosh had one intention, to bring Klal Yisrael to do Averos. And in order to do that, he knew that he could not have music at the Suda, because music reaches straight into the neshama, and that would not allow them to sin. Rabbi Vigdon Miller explains a pasuk in Tehillim, Ura Kvaidi, awake my glory, my neshama. How do I awake my neshama? Ura hanevel v'chinar, with the koyach of Negina. And this, therefore, is one of the greatest eitzos for overcoming all Yitzrei Hara, especially in the area of Kedusha. It's the eitzah of the koyach hanegina. My Rebbe, Rav Moshe Lieber Zatzal, tells a maisa of his Rebbe, Rav Shlomo Freifeld. Many years ago, Rav Shlomo Freifeld taught in elementary school, in a yeshiva where the boys were still coming close to Yiddishkeit. During recess one day, he notices that two boys were coming from across the street with two bags from White Castle, a place where the food was not kosher. And they were embarrassed to see their Rebbe, and they thought they were going to be punished terribly. Rav Shlomo Freifeld told them to come into the class, and he sat them down, and he told them to open up Sidurim to Zmira Shel Shabbos, and he began to sing with them. Rachem b'chazdecha. And the boys began to sing with him, becoming entranced in the Negina. When they reached the high part of Ben David Avdecha, they called out, Rebbe, we'll never do it again. What was it that reached their souls? It was the koyach hanegina. When a person is faced with nisyonos, try this. Pull out something that's of Dveikus, a Nigun of Dveikus, and listen to it. And you will see niflois, because HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us a gift of music that can help us overcome all the nisyonos in our way. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu be mechazek us to be always a nachas ruach to Him la'ol meyad.